Welcome to this quick walkthrough of iClick Job Manager, a complete end-to-end system designed for manufacturing businesses. Enter the username and the password to access the system. This is your dashboard, the command center of iClick Job Manager. From here you get a quick snapshot of what's happening across your entire operation. You can see active jobs, pending quotes, upcoming deliveries, purchase orders that need attention, and any tasks or timesheets waiting for approval. The idea is simple. Before you start your day, the dashboard tells you exactly what needs your focus, without digging through menus or spreadsheets. Before creating quotes or jobs, we simply add the companies we work with, our customers and suppliers. Here in the Customers section, you can add your client details once and reuse them across all quotes and jobs. And the same goes for suppliers. These are used later when raising purchase orders and supplier invoices. This setup only needs to be done once, and it keeps everything organized and consistent. Next, we enter the core items that you use daily, your materials, products, and services. In the Materials section, you can store item names, pricing, units of measure, and stock locations. These materials automatically feed into quotes, jobs, purchasing, and cost tracking. Under Products and Services, you can define labor items like CNC machining or welding, as well as any packaged services you sell. Now let's move into the real workflow. Here in Quotes, we'll create a new quote for a customer. We simply select the customer from the list, add the materials and services they need, and the system automatically calculates pricing, markup, and totals. Once the quote is ready, we can preview the PDF and email it directly to the customer. When the customer approves the quote, we convert it into a job with one click. This keeps everything aligned, no double entry, no manual copying. Here's the job card, the central place where all information is stored. On the job, we can see customer details, job materials, services, tasks, files, notes, and timesheets. This is where your team works day to day to manage production. If needed, we can add extra materials or services directly into the job, and everything updates automatically. Most jobs require materials, so we'll raise a purchase order directly from the job. We choose a supplier, select the items we're ordering, and enter the quantities. All items start with a received quantity of 0. When materials arrive, we update the quantities to reflect what has been delivered. Once everything has been received, the PO status updates to fully received. You can also print the purchase order or email it straight to your supplier. After receiving materials, the next step is the supplier invoice. The system automatically creates the supplier invoice from the PO, including quantities and pricing. You can also add freight charges or additional costs if needed. Back on the job, we can assign tasks for staff members, attach drawings, upload files, add notes, and track any other costs related to the job. Staff can log in and record their working hours against a job. Supervisors can review and approve timesheets, and all labor costs feed into the final job costing and reporting. Now let's look at delivering the finished work. From the job card, we can change the job status to partially dispatched if only part of the job is ready. Then we create a delivery in the Deliveries section. You can generate multiple deliveries for the same job, and the system creates a delivery docket you can print or send to the customer. Once the job is complete, we mark it as ready to invoice. The system pulls together all labor, materials, and associated costs so we can generate a customer invoice instantly. If you use Xero, invoices can sync directly to your accounting system, keeping your financials up to date. Budget management shows you how each job performed financially. You can compare estimated costs versus actual labor and material usage, helping you see which jobs are profitable and where improvements can be made. Finally, the Reports section provides a range of operational and financial insights. One of the most popular is the Actual Cost versus Budget Cost Report, which can be downloaded as a PDF. We can also customize additional reports to match your business needs. And that's a full overview of how iClick Job Manager handles an entire job lifecycle. From quoting, to production, to purchasing and invoicing, everything stays connected, organized, and easy for your team to manage. Thanks for watching. If you'd like a personalized walkthrough or want to explore how this fits your business, feel free to reach out.